Who's that? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, where today the New York Mets take on the Philadelphia, starting to chase the Chicago Cubs in the National League Eastern Division, while the Philadelphia Phillies are last in the National League East. But on the mound for the Phillies, always great, the best pitcher in 1972, Steve Carlton. So it will be Carlton against Gary Gentry here from the Vet Sports Time Machine presents 1972 Game of the Day. And we're going to play this in basic with some super advanced tendencies. You'll see that mostly in pitcher fatigue and base stealing, plus some other oddities we'll throw in. But basically, try to keep it quick and to the schedule. We're June 29th, 1972, starting to get near the All-Star break, and then it'll be full ahead. Again, we're trying to pick a game of the day and then use the payoff pitch auto results chart to play the rest of the schedule. But this day had a few interesting games. You've already seen the White Sox and A's doubleheader on the same day, and now we're going to present the Mets and the Phils. Here we go. Lineups. Willie Mays lead off in center, followed by Bud Harrelson in short, Dave Marshall in right, Jim Fregosi in right, and third base. Jim Bouchamp at first, Duffy Dyer behind the plate, Ted Martinez in left, Ken Boswell gets the start at second. I gotta find my Wayne Garrett. It's here somewhere. Gary Gentry batting ninth and pitching. For the Phillies, Denny Great. Bill Robinson gets the start in center, batting sixth. Larry Boa start at short, and John Bateman is your catcher, batting ninth and pitching number 2, lefty Steve Carlton. Again, this is Strat batting basic with some super advanced tendencies. Are we ready for baseball? Here we go. Here it is, the legend Willie Mays lead off. Mays against Carlton. Lefty against a righty. And there's the first pitch of the ball game, 1-7, and that is a fly ball left field. That's an easy play for Lazinski, and that is out number 1. So out number 1 here. And now for the Mets, it'll be Bud Harrelson. You can tell by the Met lineup they are starting to get injuries. Remember, this is an as-stock replay, so if you're in the rubber band, you can play. Unfortunately, if you're not starting, you cannot come in until the 7th inning unless an injury happens that can force you in the game earlier. So a lot of these Mets on the DL cannot play until we're late in the game. Here's Bud Harrelson, the shortstop. 1-4. That's a fly ball left field. Lazinski has 2 in a row, makes the catch, and we got 2 outs. And now here's the right fielder, Dave Marshall. He's been getting starts lately, getting some home runs and replays. He's a .250 hitter, 4 homers, 11 RBIs during the season. Lefty looks in, gets the single. Here's the pitch, and that rolls around nicely. 6-10, and that's a ground ball to second. That is Denny Doyle, makes the play, and the Mets go 3-3 now. We go to the bottom of the first here at the Vet. No score. For the Phillies, Doyle, Money, and Gamble against Gary Gentry. Gentry on the mound, 7-10, 4.01 ERA during the season. Here comes Doyle, first pitch, left-handed hitter, 4-8, and that's a line drive base hit for Danny Doyle. So the Phillies start off fast. A base hit for Doyle. Again, this doesn't surprise me. Phillies did win this actual game. So Doyle is now the batter. So Doyle can, he's a deceptive runner. He's a D steal. Let's see if Gentry can hold, first of all. Dyer's a -2, so it's supposed to be a -4. So first number would be a 9. So Doyle will not be running. Runner on first and nobody out. So now batting will be the third baseman, Don Money. Don Money, .222 hitter, 15 home runs. Third baseman. Here we go against Gentry. There it is. 2-9 for Money. Fly ball center field. That's the say hey kid. He makes the catch and there's 1 out. Here's right fielder Oscar Gamble. Gamble the batter. Early throw in his life. .237, 1 home run and 13 RBIs. Young left-handed hitter. Gentry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That is a 5-10. That's where you want Gentry, I believe. Nope, you want him in the 4. Fly ball center field. Say hey kid makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. Here's the first baseman, Jim Liss. Jim Liss, 2 outs, has 6 home runs, 18 RBI. So they brought him up to play from first, and pretty good. Not a good infield at all. Both teams have bad defense, so it'll be interesting to see if you can find those. 2-9 single on the 17. That is an 11. That's a base hit past the second baseman. Doyle has to stop at second, and the Phillies have 2 on and nobody in 2 outs. So a base hit for Jim Liss. And now here's one of the hottest hitters in replay action, Greg Luzinski. Luzinski, 281, 18 homers, 68 RBI, but he has flourished in replay action. He has some great numbers. Let's see, right-handed hitter against Gentry. Here we go. 1-5. Struck him out as Luzinski was trying for the downs, but Gentry gets the strikeout. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. 1 inning of play, no score here at the Vet. So for the Mets, Jim Fregosi, followed by Jim Beauchamp and Duffy Dyer, leading off the second inning here. Sports Time Machine's 1972 game of the day, 6/29, 1972. Fregosi to bat, 2-7, struck him out. And Fregosi still continues to hear Nolan chants. 1 away, and now here's Jim Beauchamp. He again gets the start today at first. Good power on the card. 5 dingers, so we can find some power there. Carlton controlling the game early. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Beauchamp. 3-7. Oh, he just missed his power, and he struck him out. Boy, he was uncorking one there. But Carlton threw a 3-8, 3-9 are possible home runs. 3-8 is gone. 3-7 is a strikeout. So Carlton threw the off-speed stuff. 2 outs, and here's the catcher, Duffy Dyer, getting a lot of starts lately. Brody not playing. Carlton gets the start. Here's the pitch to Dyer. 4-7 and a strikeout. He gets the side out. Lefty gets 3 in a row. We played an inning and a half at the Vet. No score. So Lefty in complete control here. We play the bottom of the second inning. And now here is Bill Robinson. Robinson, 239, 8 homers, 21 RBI. This guy's been around for a while. I don't believe he came up with the Yankees at one time. So Gentry gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Bill Robinson. 4-8, and that's a base hit. 1-12. That's a base hit. So Bill Robinson, you keep putting Phillies on bases, they're going to do something. That's their 3rd hit of the ball game. Nothing to show for it. Robinson's not starred. He will be held, though, so he does not get a good secondary lead. Here's a shortstop, Larry Boa. 250 hitter, 1 homer, 31 RBIs. Switch hitter, batting on the left-hand side. Gentry from the stretch. That's a 2-5. That's a base hit and 2 stars. Robinson will go all the way to 3rd. Boa stops at 1st, and Boa's a threat to steal. So the Phillies showing why they won this game in real life. They're actually hitting the ball with authority. Boa gets the lead on a 2-6 and 12. It will be a -4 and 11. It's a 3. He gets it, so it'll be a 1-11. He gets the steal. And, it's a 16, and Boa eats dirt. Good throw by Duffy Dyer, and that's a 2-4 play. So Robinson stays at 3rd, 1 out. Boa retired. Now here's the catcher, John Bateman. So Boa tried to get a good lead. He got it, but a great throw by Dyer kept him close. Good job by the Dyer, and he held him on close enough where he could not get a good lead. Here's Bateman, 224, 3 home runs. And got to put it somewhere where we can see the dice a little better. 4-8. They've got that roll all day long on Gentry. 4-8 is a single 1-12. Not this time. What a play by the second baseman, Boswell. And it saved the run. That is an all-timer. You'll see that on the news broadcast tonight. A play of the day by the second baseman. So the 3rd time they've gotten that one. This time was denied, but boy, he got it at the right time. Runner on 3rd, 2 outs, and here's Lefty, Steve Carlton, 3-hitting pitcher. Here's a swing. That will be a 6-10, and Gentry may have gotten out of this one. He's a shortstop. That is Harrelson. He's a 2 on a 14. Makes the play, ends the inning. So that's it for the Phillies. No runs, 2 hits. They leave a runner at third. We played 2, no score. So for the Mets, Ted Martinez, Ken Boswell, and Gary Gentry. The bat for the Metropolitans here in the top of the 3rd inning. Mets are in 2nd place. They are just needing to win more games here. The Cubs are really one of the best teams in the National League and in baseball so far. Martinez to bat. He's played all over the place, getting a start in left field today. 3-3, pop to second. That's Doyle, makes the catch and 1 out. Boy, Carlton 7 up, 7 down, and he's looked really tough. Here's Boswell, 2-11 hitter, gets the start today. Gotta find my Wayne Garrett somewhere in the batch. So here is Boswell. Boswell on a 2-2. Oh, line drive second base, and he's gonna be hurt. So he'll have to come out. So Ted Martinez will probably have to come in and play second. So now here is Gary Gentry. So that's a better defensive move for him, but now they're going to lose Boswell's bat. Here's Gentry, 1-4, and that's a strikeout and ends the inning. Carlton has struck out 4. He has retired the first 9 Mets. No score here at the vet. But now the Mets are going to have to make a little defensive substitutions here. So Boswell will come out. Ted Martinez will take his 2 and go to second. And Kenny Boswell will do so. And Kenny Boswell will limp out of the ball game. Let's see who is. I may have to choose somebody who normally doesn't play again because a lot of these guys are on. Wish I knew the players who are not going to be DL'd. So you know what? 422 at bat. So let's see. 382. Let's put Thomas Agee in. So Tommy Agee will come in. Again, he gets a start. He probably got lucky here. He probably was not supposed to start. So it goes for the game only. So that is a big time injury for the Mets. But they put a better defender and they get Martinez out of left field and they put a better left fielder in. So that actually may work to their advantage. So here in the 3rd inning, Denny Doyle was up. Phillies have tried going early so far. That's a 4. That's a 5. 4 and a 5. It's a strikeout for Gentry. So Doyle strikes out. So both teams having issues hitting the ball early. And here is Don Money. Money 5 centers first time up. Here's a swing. That's a 5. That's an 8 on Gentry. That's a strikeout. So Gary Gentry gets 2 in a row. That's his 3rd. And so far, the pitchers are mowing him down here in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Here's the right fielder, Oscar Gamble. 5 to centers first time up. Gentry looks in. Here's the pitch. 1-8 single for Gamble. So again, the Phillies with a base hit. That is base hit number 5. They stranded everyone else so far. So now here's Joe List. Joe List single his first time up. So run first, nobody out. They're going to hold Gamble. He does not want to have the +2 advantage. So at least be a +1. They'll hold him. At least be a -1, +2 on the 2 outs. So we got a +1 on advancing. So now it's a 1-3. 1-3 on List. And that's a ground ball to short. That's Harrelson. Makes the play, and that's all for the Phils in the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, another 1 left. We go to the top of the 4th, no score. So now brings up the top of the lineup for the Mets, Mays, Harrelson, and Marshall against lefty Steve Carlton, who is dealing. Mays in the 4th, here we go. That's a 3, that's an 8, that's a walk. So the first base runner is the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. So Mays is on with the walk. First 9 retired has been taken care of. So now let's see what Carlton does. Carlton is a 0. Bateman -2. They're gonna hold them. So let's see what Bateman's issue is. It's a +1. So it's a -3. So for a Say Hey Kid to run the ball today, it'll be a 10. So he'll be held, but will not be going anywhere. And now here's Bud Harrelson. So Harrelson on at first, nobody out. 3-11, ground ball to second. Fielded by Doyle. Goes the Boa back to first. 2 for the price of 1. So pitcher's best friend, 2 outs in the 4th. And it brings up Dave Marshall. Ground to second his first time up. Again, Steve Carlton pitching to the minimum. 2 outs here in the 4th. Carlton gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-8, and that ball is deep to left field. That could be trouble. Back goes the right fielder. Way back, looks up. God! Dave Marshall has the first hit of the ball game, and it's gone. So Dave Marshall hits a huge home run, and the Mets take a 1-0 lead. 1-8 home run, 1-12. He rolled the 7. And already Lefty's got up his first hit and his first run just like that. So the Mets take the first lead. Here's Jim Fregosi. Struck out his first time up. Carlton from the stretch here. Uh-oh, here's the pitch, and we have a rolling die somewhere. Uh-oh. Let's see what we have here. What we have in the kitty here. It's a red one. Guess we'll have to go to red. Blue is now the decider die, folks. All right, let's do it again. Reroll. 3-3 for Fregosi is a walk. So Fregosi walks. So a 2-out walk, second walk of the inning. And here's Bruchamp. So the Mets leading at 1-0 after getting the first hit of the ball game in the fourth. A home run by Dave Marshall. And the Mets are right back in this. So here we go. 6-6-8 on Carlton is a fly ball left field. That's Blazinski makes the catch. And the Mets have their first run. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 left. Going to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Mets. Now the Mets see what they can do with Gentry right now. Gary Gentry can work into the 7th inning. So he has distance, 164 innings in 1972. We'll pitch to Blazinski here. So here's Blazinski. 1-8 for the ball is a walk. So Blazinski walks. So Gentry's problems continues. They're seeing him well enough for hitting. Here is Bill Robinson. Robinson singled his first time up. So run around first, nobody out. Robinson against Gentry. Gentry, here's the stars. Sends lifts all the way to third. And Bill Robinson's second hit of the ball game in January. So here is Larry Boa. So the infield will come in on the right here. Jensen is a deuce. A deuce on a 17 is a ground ball A. 6-3. So second and third for Bateman. And now let's see what they do here. So Bateman is a tough decision. Do they decide to pitch to him? Unstable connection, please get better, I ask you. Should have played this in StreamYard. There we go, we're back. All right, so Bateman, the batter, second and third, 1 out. And they're going to, let's see, do they walk Bateman and pitch to Carlton? You know what? They'll bring the infield in and pitch to Bateman. If they can get him out, then they can get this taken care of. Somebody gets through, bats a second baseman for a base hit. Blazinski will score. Robinson the third, and it's a tie game. So Bateman with an RBI. And the Mets and the Phillies tied up at 1. First and third with 1 out. So they should be able to get Carlton on strikes, if not better here. Let's see. That's a 3. That's a 6 struck Carlton, not for the second out. So 2 outs, and now here is Denny Doyle. He can be a kind of a pesky little hitter. Doyle, 442 at bats, hitting 249. Little left-handed hitter here. Again, they're going to have to play him the pole a little bit. First and third, Phillies, 2 outs. Game tied at 1 from the vet. 3-5 for Doyle. Single for Doyle and knocks in a run. Bill Robinson will score. That will send Bateman the second. He ain't going anywhere else. And Doyle with an RBI, and the Phillies lead it 2-1. So the Phillies get the lead as Denny Doyle gets a base hit. And now Gentry, again, he has been messing him. He's been nickeled and dimed, a lot of hits. And the chains finally came out, and the Phillies are getting some runs here. Here's Doyle. And now here's money. First and second, 2 outs. Big opportunity. 2-4, ground ball to short. That's Harrelson makes the play. And the Phillies are done. But the Phillies score 2. We played 4. It's 2-1 Phils. So now for the Mets, Duffy Dyer will be out, followed by Martinez, and then probably Tommy Agee, who should be in the game. So top of the 5th, 2-1. Carlton now with a 1-run lead. Here's the pitch, 4-6. So that's a single on a 1. That's a line drive to the first baseman. Out number 1. 1 out in the 5th. So now here is Teddy Martinez. started the game in left, moved himself to second base after the injury. 1 out. Martinez has been playing really well in the replay again. With nice machine going back a little bit here. 6-7 on Carlton is a fly ball center field. That is Robinson. Makes the catch for out number 2. Here is Tommy A.G. First at bat of the game. Came in on the injury from Boswell's first time up. So here's A.G. Let's see if Tommy can do it. Again, with the Met disabled as they had a lot of injuries. Carlton looks in. Here's the sign and the pitch. That's a 3-11 for A.G. And A.G. draws the walk. So A.G.'s on with a walk, a 2-out walk. A.G. will be held, but will not be. He's starred. He is starred. Let's see, -3. So his first number would be a 12. He gets picked off on an 8. The Mets are going to try to be aggressive. They go for the lead. Oh, he gets picked off. Carlton goes to first, and he goes back to short. He gets him. 2, 3 to 4. So Tommy A.G. is picked off, and it ends the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 2-1 Phillies. So A.G. picked off. He was being aggressive, but Carlton turned around, threw it to first. A.G. took off for second, and they threw it to second and made the tag. So last of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead 2-1. Gamble lists Luzinski against Gentry, and he's not fooling anybody at this point. Gentry's been getting hit hard. 5-5 on Gentry. Ground ball to second. Good play by Martinez. He gets it and throws him out. So Gamble 1 for 3. That's the thing. The Phillies already in the pitch count department gotten Gentry's pitch count up. He's almost got him 27 batters so far, which is a lot, and already in the 5th inning. So here is List. He's 1 for 2 of the single. Gentry looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-8. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Gentry. He needed that one. And now here's Luzinski. Needs to get a 3-up, 3-down, as they say in football. You need to get a 3 and out here and give your offense a chance to come out on the field. Luzinski has struck out, walked, and scored in that 2-run 4th inning for the Phils. Here's the pitch. Foul ball out of play. Luzinski wants that 2 column. 6-7 on Gentry is a walk. So a 2-out walk. So much for the 2 and out. They walked Luzinski before, and he scored. A 2-out walk is never good. So now here's the center fielder, Bill Robinson. Single twice, scored a run. So now Gentry has to deal with this. Here's the pitch. 5-5 for Gentry, and ground ball to second. That's Martinez makes the play, and we played 5. It's 2-1 Phils. For the New York Mets, it's going to be Gary Gentry. Stays out there. He'll still bat, followed by Mays and Harrelson. So not too late, not too early, not to pull him out. We'll give him an opportunity to see what happens. There it is. 4-8 and a walk. He draws the walk against Carlton. So how about that? Mets trying to get back in this. So a 1-out walk, a leadoff walk to the pitcher, and that's not good. So here is the Say Hey Kid. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Walk back in the 4th. Carlton from the stretch. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's a pitch to Mays. 2-2 is a ground ball to 3rd. Picked up by Money. He goes to second. Over to first. Double play. 2 for the price of 1 as Lefty gets 2. So Willie Mays not running as well as he used to. He hit it to 3rd, went to second, over to first. So here's Harrelson. He's 0 for 2, hit into a double play his last time up. Carlton looks in, and the pitch. 3-8, and that's a line drive right to Boa. Boa right there, and the Mets have nothing to show for it in the 6th. We go to the bottom of 6. It's 2-1 Phils. So it'll be Boa, Bateman, and Carlton the bat here, and that would be batters 25, 26, and 27 against Gentry. So then he can go into the 7th inning of fatigue, but boy, he has a high pitch count so far. Gentry looks in. Here's the pitch. 5-6, and struck him out. Another strikeout. Bo is a tough man to strike out, and he got him. So first out in the 6th. So Gentry has not pitched well, but he has kept the team in the game. He trails 2-1, 1 out in the 6th. And now here's the catcher, John Bateman. RBI singles last time up. So 1 out in the 6th. There's a pitch by Gentry. 2-10, and that's a ground ball to 3rd. Easy play for go save. Throws him out, 2 outs. So 2 outs, and now here's Carlton. He's staying in the game. Left-handed hitter. He's using pitcher's hitting card number 3. Here's a swing. 3-9 and struck him out. Carlton down on strikes. Good inning for Gentry. We go to the 7th. It's 2-1 Phillies. So top of the 7th coming up. So the Mets will now come up with Marshall, Fergosi, and Beauchamp here against Carlton in the 7th. Carlton's either an 8 or a 9. He's a 9. He can go the full distance. So Marshall comes up. He's ground to second and homered. He has the Met only run the ball game. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Carlton's got to make sure he does not make a mistake. He doesn't give up any really big home run. That is not going to be a good start. Lead off of Nolan. 0 for 1. The strikeout and walk. So again, Carlton from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-10. Ground ball to second. That will get the runner over. So Fergosi kind of does his job, and the runner kind of works as a sacrifice. Marshall is second, 1 out. Fergosi gets a pat on the back. Here's Beauchamp, struck out 5 to left. Runner on second, 1 out. Mets have the tying run at second. Good ball game here at the Vet, 1972, June 29th, 1972. Here's Beauchamp, 5-8 on Carlton, struck him out. So Beauchamp struck out for the second time, and Lefty really gets its job done when he needs to. Here is the catcher, Duffy Dyer. So Dyer comes up. He's 0 for 2. We're in the 7th inning. Changes can be made. Dyer's not too bad out there. 231 hitter. I'd rather not put Grovey on gas until he's starting. 1-8 struck him out, and Dyer's down, and they leave a runner in scoring position. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Comes into his point of weakness inning. He will come out next inning. It will be Martinez, AG, and a pinch hitter in the mid-8th inning. Let's see if they can get Gentry through 7. It'll be Denny Doyle leading off, followed by Money and Gamble against Gary here in the 7th. 2-1 Phillies in the 7th. And that's going to be a 5-6. And that's a strikeout for Gentry. So Doyle down on strikes for the second time. You may have something here. Denny Doyle struck out only 33 times that season. Usually puts the bat on the ball, but this time Gentry's got him fooled twice. So here's Money. He's 0 for 3. Here's a pitch from Gentry. 3-6, ground ball to short. Harrelson's got it. Throws across the diamond. 2 outs. And he's going to have to hope his offense can pick it up for him. Here's Campbell. 1 for 3 with a single. Gentry with a pitch. 3-2, ground ball to third. Picked up by Fergosi and throws him out. And we played 7 strong here at Philadelphia. It's 2-1 Phillies. Top of the 8th coming up. The Mets will now send up Martinez, AG, and then probably a pinch hitter for Gary Gentry here in the 8th. So Martinez the batter. Lefty just dealing right now. Right now, the Mets currently the home run by Marshall, and that was it, by the way. He has a 1-hitter going. He has struck out 2. He has struck out 2, walk 2, walk 3, walk 4, walk 5. That's strikeout number 3, 4, 5, 6. Struck out 6. He walked 5, only giving up 1 hit through the 8th inning. So here's Martinez. Here's the pitch. 2-4, ground ball to short. Marsh, it's a good play by Boa. 1 out in the 8th. Is dealing. Now they're going to go to one of the guys on the disabled list who can smack the ball. And it's going to be, let's see, Rusty Staub. So Staub comes in, kind of ailing a little bit. Let's see if Staub can do something here. So Staub to hit, 2 outs in the 8th. Staub, good year, 9 home runs, 38 RBIs, 230 at bats. Not like he was ailing most of the year. Carlton looks in, lefty matchup. He doesn't care. 2-9 and fly ball to center. Robinson's there, makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is 2-1 Phillies. The Mets, knowing this is getting dire straits, not Duffy dire straits, but we're going to go with Tug McGraw. So McGraw will come in the 9th. It's their closer. Sometimes they tell you not to be your closer in this situation, but 106 innings, he's going to be out there trying to keep it where it's at. Last of the 8th, Phillies lead off Gary Gentry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. 8 hits. Not bad. 1K, 2K, 7Ks, 7Ks, 8Ks, 8Ks and 2 walks. Not a bad job by Gentry as he comes out here in the bottom of the 8th. And for Phils, it will be Liss, Rosinski, and Robinson. So now here's Liss and the swing. That is a 5-8. McGraw struck him out with that hard slider. So 1 away. Liss is out. He was 1 for 3. And now here's Luzinski. This is where you don't want to make a mistake and give the big run back to Bull. Luzinski's had a great year. He's 0 for 1 of the strikeout, 2 walks and a run scored. McGraw looks in. Tough pitch to Luzinski. Keep it out of that column. He wants it. 3-9 ground ball to short. That's a good play from Harrelson. Makes the play. There's 2 outs. Boy, the Mets have been left for dead, and they're still only down a run. So here's Bill Robinson. Robinson, the batter. He's 2 for 3 with the run scored. There's the pitch. 4-12. Ground ball to first. Good play there by Bouchamp. Makes the play, and that, folks, is over. We go to the 9th. Let's see if Lefty can finish what he started. It's 2-1 Phils. So Lefty having an outright dominating effort, but he only has a 1-run lead, so not much of a cushion. He'll pitch to Mays, Harrelson, and the only guy with the hit in the lineup, and he had a home run. That was Dave Marshall. So here we go. Here is Mays. He's pitched a 1 above the minimum. We play the 9th. Mays so far 0 for 2. Carlton looks in, gets the sign. 2-10 to Willie. Walked him. Oh, so that is point of weakness number 1. 3 in the inning will knock Carlton out of this ball game, and they do not want to have to go to their bullpen. So now here's Bud Harrelson. Let's see if Bud can work it here. Now, does he try to bunt him over? They will look for the bunt. He would be a B, so he'd be a C. We're using that super advanced hybrid for that. Do we want to try for a bunt? He's hitting 215. It's National League Baseball. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and bunt him over. Here it is. That's a 5. That's a fine bunt picked up by the pitcher. That's a C on a 5. That's it was a speed on an A, and a C is a sack. So picked up the pitcher, throws him out 1-3, and the first baseman stayed home and went back. So Mays the second, 1-3 on sacrifice, and now here is Dave Marshall. Runner on second, 1 out. The Mets have the tying runner sitting over there. Here's the guy, the only base hit of the ball game, and that's Marshall. Homered back in the 4th. He hit that 1-8 home run, 1-12. He's hit a couple of those this year already. And now Carlton has to deal with him. Here it is. Runner on second, 1 out. Big opportunity for Carlton. From the stretch, gets a sign. 2-8, not a 1-8. 2-8 says single on a 1-2. No, it's a 20. Line drive, second base out, number 2. So there it is. 2 outs, and now here is Jim Fregosi. If you want to get people to forget about Nolan right now, it'll be nice for him to get a big key hit. 2 outs, runner on second. Fregosi is 0 for 2 with a walk. Fregosi the swing against Carlton. Carlton from the stretch. Here we go. It's a 6. It's a 9. Got him on strikes, and that's your ball game. Wow, what a performance by Lefty. Phillies win it 2-1. So Carlton in the ball game, absolutely mesmerized. 9 innings, 1 hit. The only hit was a home run, unearned. And he absolutely dealed. 4 before he gets his first walk. Then he started walking some. 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5, 5-4, 6-5, 7-5, 7-6, 8-6. Wow. 8 Ks and 6 walks. But Lefty gets himself a complete game. He gets around it. He does basically gets 2 or 3 big double play balls in there. He only pitches to 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 batters. 31 batters for Lefty as the Phillies win it 2. The Mets will drop another half game in back of the Cubs while the Phillies continue to play devil's advocate and play the spoiler role here in 1972. This is a quick one. We're going to have some food, and guess what? We'll be back for more action later on. We'll find the next game on the schedule or move ahead. We'll figure something out. in the Sports Time Machine for more of the 1972 replay. The final score here at the Vet: Philadelphia Phillies 2 and the New York Mets 1.